Naimbag nga agsapa kanya yung amin, or should I say, good morning to all of you, my dear tourists. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Clay Vicaryaga, or you can call me Clay. I will be your virtual tour guide for today. On behalf of University of Baguio, School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the cleanest and greeniest municipality of La Union, Agoo. So I hope that you're ready for this tour as we will be visiting and exploring some of the attractions here in Agoo, La Union. To begin our tour, let me show you a glimpse of Agoo.
Ang aming bayan ng Agoo, kalikasan ng aming yaman, green ang kapaligiran, kaya tiyak kaming kalusugan, ang lahat nagtutulungan, mapanatili ang kapayapaan tungo sa malawakang katatagan ng kaunlaran. Agoo kay ganda kay sigla, kay saya-saya ng aming bayan, ang masustansyang dinengdeng, atin ang pagsaluhan, isigaw ang mga biyaya, atin ang nakamtan. Agoo kay ganda, agoo kay sigla, kay saya-saya, mahal naming Agoo. Ang aming bayan ng Agoo, kalikasan ng aming yaman, green ang kapaligiran, kaya tiyak kaming kalusugan, ang lahat nagtutulungan, mapanatili ang kapayapaan tungo sa malawakang katatagan ng taon.
Agoo is among one of the most popular towns of La Union. It is being the first to be established in the province on December 8, 1578. The third town northwards of La Union, Agoo is strategically located along MacArthur Highway. So let me show you a map or the map of Agoo. So it is the gateway to Baguio City and Ilocos region. Agoo is approximately 235 kilometers from Manila and 34 kilometers from the provincial capital city of San Fernando. The municipality has a land area of 52.84 square kilometers or 20.40 square miles, which constitutes 3.52% of La Union's total area. According to 2020 census, Agoo has a 66,028 population, and it is politically subdivided into 49 barangays. The elevation at these coordinates is estimated at 17.4 meters or 52.2 feet or 57.2 feet above mean sea level. Agoo is known for its festival. It is called the Dinengdeng Festival. One of the principal motivations behind Dinengdeng Festival is advance the neighborhood tourism of the town, which is one of the setup Spanish settlements in the district. Supplanting the old topic, one of its essential farming items is tobacco. The celebration has easily been related to the region. Dinengdeng is the Ilocano expression for any vegetable stewed dish typically cooked in banga, a nearby term for cooking earth pat being utilized by relatives of the neighborhood pioneers in the old circumstances. Actually, the banga is presently restored to symbolize the celebration. A vast cooking mud pot called a huge banga is utilized amid the occasion in cooking the fundamental dish, dinengdeng. Festival supplanted the old occasion topic. The neighborhood government endeavored to think of a uniqueness in its yearly occasion, principally to develop a distinguished one of the town that would advance its social and vocation esteems with a specific end goal to lift Agoo to the line of unmistakable celebrations in the area. For example, the Panagbangas Festival and Festival or celebrations, the occasions has been built up. So Agoo is derived from the word aroo, a species of pine tree that thrived in the area centuries ago. All right, so our first stop is the giant eagle of the North Park. It is located a few meters from the entry point of Jose de Asperas Highway, formerly known as the Marcos Highway. So let me show you the map. Okay, this is a photo of the giant eagle of the North. So it is a giant concrete statue of an eagle with the wings widespread, ready to take its flight, and known as the Eagle of the North. So it connects La Union to Baguio City and particularly located at the northern side of the highway. Eagle Park is a very small uh, park provided with a children's playground. So this is the Eagle Park. And also, all small cannon is on display on its ground. Adjacent to the park is the barangay auditorium, while at its western side is a land transportation office. So, project of the Philippine Tourism Authority developmental arm of the Ministry of Tourism under the stewardship of Tourism Ministry and PTA Board Chairman Jose D. Asperas designed to complement the ecological endowments of the Marcos Highway and in consonance with the national policy of dispersing the benefits of tourism to the countryside as conceived and inspired by His Excellency President Ferdinand Ederlin Marcos and the First Lady Madame Imelda Romualdez Marcos. It is designed and constructed by Anselmo Diag. Okay, so let's proceed to the next destination. Okay, so do you have any guess, my dear tourists, of what our next destination will be? Okay, so that's the Basilica Minor of Our Lady of Charity. Okay, so let me show you the map. Actually, it is located at the heart of the town. So it is located in Agoo Plaza. It is easily accessible and it is along National Highway. You can stop by and take a peek whenever you come from Manila going to the north. You don't need to be a Catholic to visit churches as this. It is for learning and religious purposes as well. The original church has no trace of what the present day church looks like now. It was made of nipa and bamboo in 1578, and an earthquake destroyed it in 1892, reconstructed in 1893, but later demolished and replaced in 1975. The construction of the new church began on September 8, 1975, and finished by 1978. On December 8, 1978, it was consecrated as a Marian shrine. It was then elevated to Minor Basilica assigned by Pope John Paul II on June 15, 1982. Okay. Uh, of the 12 minors basilicas here in the Philippines, Agoo Basilica ranks sixth. But the killer earthquake of 1990s that shook Luzon badly damaged the church and crashed the bell tower. The only remaining piece of the 1893 structure, Mexican Baroque architecture, are the features of this basilica. There are two different kinds of bell towers flanking the facade of the church. The right one is a bell gable, and the left is a hexagonal tower rising 4 levels. So the bell gable tower was dedicated to Sebastian Cardinal Baguio, who consecrated the church as Marian Shrine in 1978. The base is wider and thicker, and it narrows down as it goes higher. There is also a garden to the right, or yes, to the right of the church, and some of the old church's foundations were placed in there. So let me show you a little or short clip um, about this Basilica Minor. All right, so that's it. And do you have any idea, my dear tourists, of what's the next destination will be? Okay, so our next destination is the museum. It is called the Museo De Iloko, also known or also called as the Agoo Museum or the Agoo Presidencia. So it is a heritage building and museum located in Agoo, La Union. Okay. So it is the Museo de Iloko. Okay, so known for its collection of artifacts and other pieces of cultural importance to the Ilocanos, and for being one of a few surviving example of colonial era architecture in Ilocos region. So it is just near the Basilica Minor of Charity. So this is the structure of the museum or the museum. Okay, so the first floor of the building was converted into franchise of fast food giant Chowking in 2013. It is one of the only two major public museums in the province of La Union. The Museo de Iloko was originally created in the days of American occupation as the presidential or municipality building of Agoo. The presidential was renovated and converted into a museum in 1981, part of a wave of local museums created during the later days of Marcos' administration, with the influence of then Tourism Minister Jose D. Asperas. Okay, so this is some photos of Museo de Iloko. All right. Okay, so our next destination is an eco park. So it is called the Agoo Eco Fun Park. Okay, and it was opened back in 2014, and it is quickly became a hotspot for tourists and locals alike looking for a little hangout in nature. Okay. So um the Eco Fun Park features the wonders of human-made landscape. It has a wide piece of land covered with magnificent pine trees. All right, so this is the map of Agoo Eco Park, which is located in Santa Rita. So it's the perfect place for any kind of picture taking, whether it's a prenuptial shoot, a birthday shoot, or a simple picture to show off on Facebook or Instagram. There's also a campsite where you can bring your friends or your family with a bundle of food for a simple picnic or sleep over out in the open. As long as you clean up after yourselves before you leave, you can bring anything to eat and drink. It's also quite an energizing place to go for a fitness like jogging or biking. All right, and to enjoy these activities without extreme heat sucking out of enjoyment, mark your time for early mornings around 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. You could also go in the afternoons around 3 p.m. and stay to watch the breathtaking sunsets, bask in the calm of nature, and enjoy the little adventure that La Union has to offer. So La Union is more than just the beaches. If you're ever in need of a different kind of view here, look no further. Trips around the nature wonders of the Agoo-Damortis protected landscape and seascape, or enjoy some quality time with friends or family in Agoo Fun Park. So the Agoo-Damortis protected landscape and seascape is our last destination, where first established as national park in 1960. So it's just near the Fun Park. So this is the Martis National Eco Park and Seashore Park. So it covers 30 kilometers of mangrove swamps, seagrass beds, and fine black and sand beaches. And at its northern portion is the Agoo Eco Fun Park, which was opened to the public back in 2004, as I mentioned earlier. It quickly became a hot spot for tourists. There is also lagoon where you can experience fishing or kayaking. And there's also a beach where you can enjoy basking in the sun and frolicking in the waters. You can also grab a kite and go kite flying at the beachfront. All right, so my dear tourists, I think it's the end of the tour here in La Union. Thank you so much for making me part of your trip here in La Union. And I hope that you enjoyed and learned something from our tour today. Thank you once again and goodbye.